Welcome back to Oudda Pocket Podcast, guys. My name is Steven.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Serge.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. You guys can tune in to us every Monday, sort of 6 a.m. Really just depends, but tune in every week regardless.
We're here for your mornings, your afternoons, your late nights, everything.
You can find links to anything off of our IG page at Oudda Pocket.
On Instagram and Oudda Pocket Podcast on TikTok. Now that we got that out of the way, what's going on? Fill me in, Eddie. How are you?
Bro, honestly, today's been a little hectic for me. I feel like I've been really busy. That's why I got here a little bit late, but I mean, like,
I've yet to
gotta
get here
stay
on
busy.
time.
Yeah. Bro, you need to work on that, my boy.
I know. I'm really sorry, guys.
Like if it was like once or twice, okay, but like every time,
it's
bro.
bad. It's bad. But it's like, cause, dude.
Bro, hit us with the, we're recording today?
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
blessed.
So, you guys went to kayaking, I heard?
Oh, yes, yesterday. We went kayaking, bro. So, we went with Gabe, Camilo, Jason, and Mati also. And then Gabe calls me, right? But I had these plans with Camilo already, and Gabe calls me, and he's like, oh, let's go to JC Park. And then we're like, damn. But all right, it's going to be nice. But JC Park, bro, the waves were like, ain't no kayaking on it, bro. We would be like,
choppy.
like we'd be having to yell and shit. So then we told them, we're like, oh, let's go back to Jason's house. Right behind there's this like kayak and like what's it called, canoe ramp thing.
Yeah, like a canal kind of that led off into the bigger body of water.
It was hella nice though.
Did you guys see any manatees?
No, I mean the water was pretty dark, right?
Yeah, it was
I didn't
dark.
really you really
And there's
couldn't
red
see
tide at
anything.
the moment as well, so we couldn't really see too clearly into the water.
You gotta love the Sunshine State.
Facts. For those of y'all that don't know, it's like a red algae that grows within the water seasonally, and it can be toxic for you if you have prolonged exposure to it.
What can you actually like get from that?
It's just bad for your skin. Like, you shouldn't
Oh,
have it
yeah?
on your skin. Like, if you get it on you a little bit, you're not gonna like die, but it's just not really good for you.
Yeah.
Not recommended.
Did you guys swim?
No, but
Well,
well,
some of them did.
Some of them did. Someone's like their kayaks flipped.
Who was it?
It was Camilo and Gabe, I believe, and then the second one was Mati. And Mati's was at the nighttime. So we had plans to do this at like what, 3:30?
Yeah,
3:30, right? But we didn't end up kayaking till like 4:30 because like we went all the way to JC Park, had to go back to North Fort Myers to Jason's house. Like it was a little trip. We stopped at racetrack, blah blah blah, and then so we leave at like 4:35ish. So then we go, and like the place that we wanted to go to it's a low key a far ass like
Facts.
kayak trip, you know.
But the thing is, like,
But it's like worth it, like
you could see the difference in like the teams, because I was with Jason at the beginning, and Jason and I were like professional Vikings. We were like 1 2 1 2 1 2.
oh dude, they were on like X Games mode. Like we were all like, bro, they're on X Games mode. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like all in sync the whole fucking time. And like let's say like they would have to turn right, like they would both go twice on the right and then back to normal.
We wouldn't even have to talk to each other. We just knew. Or like
NPCs, bro.
Like, for example, Matthew would be like, guys, stop. Both of us would break on like the same side, like turn around, fuck, what do you call it?
Like
Drift?
drifting?
Yeah, like drift, like
They'd be like, and they'd just like be looking back like.
Facts. And it would be like beer break, rehydrate.
And it was like, this was like on people's like backyards. You know how like there's docks and shit?
Yeah.
Like we were doing this like right there. But then like you would go through, and you know where Jason lives. You go towards the bridge, like through the kayak, and then like where we went to, it's like the bridge is right there. The docks are right there, and it's like this little island. It's like very small, but it has like a rope swing. So like a lot of people go there. Yeah.
Did you guys go?
We
Yeah,
explored the island.
I've been there like once or twice before.
The dark trail.
I've been there like once or twice before.
Damn, I'm jealous now. That's cool. I was gonna say like because I was gonna talk about Manatee Park. Have you guys ever been?
Manatee Park,
Mm-mm.
where's that?
It's maybe like 30-40 minutes away. It's literally what you guys were talking about. You can go kayaking. Do you remember the story? Actually, I'll talk about this story actually. So, you can just like rent out canoes, and there's like this bunch of open waters, different canals we can go, and there's manatees there, as the name goes. And
I think I've been there.
You might have, and you might have seen a picture of me about 2 years ago.
Oh, I've definitely been there. I
where,
think so. It's like a big ass like open space of like water, and
Yeah,
there's different
yeah.
like little branches to go through,
Yeah, exactly. And then like as you like go in, it's like a little like cool little path.
like mangroves and shit.
Yeah, but
What's
I
it called?
fucked up because I dropped my phone in there.
Bro, you have a bad luck with that. A friend of ours, Gabe, actually, bro, he's dumb, bro. He took his phone that's like all cracked in the back. He took it kayaking. What would you expect, bro?
Did he fuck up his phone?
R.I.P.
Bro, his phone's
Yeah, it's broken.
gone. His phone's gone. It doesn't work.
wait.
It was a casualty for the night.
That us like we get back, and we get back when it's like pitch black. Like it's like around 8, around there, right? Like 7:30.
Yeah, like after sunset. It was
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
by
I
the
mean,
time
like
we got out.
sunset's at 6:30, so like it had time to like get pretty dark.
Like 7:30.
And then like he was just like, guys, R.I.P. my phone. And I was like, I thought it was just like out of battery. I'm like, Dad, and he's like, yeah. And he's like about to throw it. I'm like, bro, chill.
Yeah, bro. No, because it was a journey too. Cause so we're on our way back, right? The sun is going down, so we're in a hurry. Like we want to get back to our, the ramp. And then fucking Mati flips his canoe and it capsizes. Like we just look over at him. And he's like trying to stay afloat while the whole thing is like literally underwater, bro.
Yeah.
Like his was like a deeper one, and it was literally full of water. So at this point we're like, fuck. And there was these bridges, but underneath they were like full of bats. Like it was like a
full
bat
of
cave.
bats. Like bro, like we crossed it like quick as fuck, but you just hear like them like pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
and like flying.
Like in the
see them
daytime you could
flying
hear
and shit.
them. You just heard like hundreds of voices, but in the nighttime you could see them.
Yeah, they're flying around.
Like passing in front of us and shit. So like Eddie and I teamed up on the way back, and like we would literally be like going at a steady pace, and as soon as we're gonna go under the bridge, we'd be like, all right, bro, turbos.
Bro, we'd fucking go ham, bro. We were like,
Jeez,
dude, like literally they were flying right in front of us, bro. Like
that sounds adventurous as fuck. That sounds like a movie.
I mean, like it was
yeah,
fun
it
as
pretty
fuck.
cool. Cause at this point it was dark as fuck too. We're like, bro, like let's just get through this.
We had like a
it was
water
fun.
fight with the paddles too on
That's
the way
true.
back. Cause Mati first he like wet me, like soaked me. And I know him. He be playing, bruh. He be playing around. So I fucking get his ass back. And I soak the fuck out of him. And he's like, no. I did mine on accident, bro. So we start like battling. And that's how we end up flipping. He did.
Well, we didn't flip.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, we went undefeated. We were pretty good. But like Mati flipped and Jason just dipped on us, bro.
like just dip that.
Like straight up dipped.
Like he
it
didn't
was
give a
all of us
fuck.
trying to save Mati while like Jason was just like.
Yeah, we had to use like
riding back
some
alone.
person's random ass
he got
dog.
lost in the trance.
Yeah. We had to use some person's random ass dog. Like we were in their backyard just like pulling out the kayak, draining it.
Yeah. So like, was it heavy though? It must have been like heavy. as
Well, I
hell.
mean, like Camilo and Mati picked it up. I stayed there
Yeah.
and we just helped him like kind of manage it.
Okay.
So I mean, like 2 people picked it up. So I don't know. Pretty heavy.
Okay.
They were struggling a bit, but it was hella fun, bro.
No facts. That shit was fun as fuck.
Like we were over there till like sunset and shit. Like pretty nice, bro.
While we were on the island, one of our homeboys had to use the bathroom. Really
Oh
bad.
my
But
god.
obviously,
Number 2.
yeah, when you're lost at sea, there's no porta potties around or anything.
Like we thought he was joking. Like he just kept saying like we just arrived, right? We've been chilling there for like 10-15 minutes, and then like he just kept saying like, bro, I need to take a shit. And like we thought he was joking, and then we were like, all right, Serge was like, let's explore the island. So then we're going, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna take a shit. And like he stayed back.
We're all expecting him to like crawl into the mangroves or get into the water. Like if you really gotta go, you gotta go.
I don't know. I don't like where this is going.
Bro, then he catches back up with us, and we're like, did you shit? And he's like, nah, I was kidding.
Yeah, like we all kind of just forget about it. We keep exploring and shit. Like we're doing our thing. And then as we're coming back, we're not gonna say who it was, but so Gabe is like walking back towards where the canoes are, the kayaks, I mean, and he like almost steps in it.
I knew it.
And like straight up, like we see it, and like it straight up looks like a dog shit pile.
It did
bro.
look like a dog shit, bro.
But like keep in mind, like there's mangroves everywhere, like water, shade everywhere. There's like a little patch of white sand right there,
And,
like
like- and, like-
illuminated by the light type shit.
Like the light was hitting it like perfectly.
It was in a clearing, like it was literally like perfect little mound of white sand with like a dog shit on top.
like a Chihuahua or like a
No, like a big dog.
Like a fucking
Like
golden
Messi's dog?
retriver.
But like it was kind of like
well that day.
it was kind of
Yeah.
like this too, like
the
comic book
emoji.
shaped
Like the
into it.
emoji,
Yeah, like the
low-key.
emoji.
Jeez, I want to know who after.
Hey, I mean,
What?
if you gotta go,
Oh,
you gotta
yeah,
go.
yeah,
You
facts,
know.
facts, facts.
Yeah, I mean, what choice did he have?
He said he cleaned himself with.
We were just shocked that like bro didn't
was
cover
right
it
there,
up or
yeah.
anything. Like it was literally just like right there.
like literally where we docked, like 10 feet away, right there.
Jeez, bro, that's I get poop shy, bro. Like literally, like if someone's standing outside of the bathroom,
But I mean, like we were like deep into this island now,
I know, but like,
and there was
bro,
like hella bushes.
I have a story kind of related to this, and it throws me back to the days. I know you guys have both heard this story, but I'll share it for the pod. This was probably my freshman or sophomore year of high school, and I was at one of my homeboys' birthday parties, and so what we were doing is we were doing like ding dong ditching, as you do in those days. Like you just go like knock on someone's door and then you run. So we knocked on this like crazy old guy's door, and then he comes outside. And he's like, like, I'm going to fucking kill you kids, like, yelling. And he couldn't see us because we were running. Like, we were hiding, but we could hear him and we could see him. And then bro pulls out a fucking drone, bro. Bro pulls out a drone, and we literally, so we're kind of, like, by the seawall. Like you know, like, when there's, like, a lot for a house, but they build, like, the canoe, like, the boat access part first. And that's all that was there. So we're all chilling there, like, hidden, like, low. We see the drone literally flying around. And then my friend is like, guys, like,
Bro, I was there that
Were
night.
you there?
I was there that night.
and then he's like, I have to take a shit. So we're like, bro,
Oh my
we
God,
can't
bro.
go anywhere right now, bro. Like, this dude straight up, like, he's like walking around the street. He's got his like drone out, like on some crazy shit. And so if you were there, you remember.
Bro, you unlocked this memory from my
Dude,
mind, bro.
So he gets up against the edge of the canal, and I'm holding one of his hands. Someone else is holding the other hand. Bro's pants are down. Bro straight shits into the canal. And I just remember, like, I'm holding his hand and trying not to look at him, but I look to the right, which is where the water is, and I just see it fly down, like, and like you'd think because it's like straight up, like from his booty straight into the water, you wouldn't get a smell, but no, that shit smelled putrid, bro.
Yes. Bro,
And,
you hear you hear it hit the water, like the bloop.
Yeah. And there was no wipage, bro. There was no wipage. Literally, the second like he like pulls his pants up, we like see the coast is clear, and we just book it, bro. We just book it.
Bro, you unlocked that memory from my
Dude.
mind. I completely
I'll
forgot
never
about
forget
that.
that day, bro. Cause like, yeah, it was a one in a lifetime thing, for sure.
So the guy never caught you guys?
When he never caught us
No.
or anything, no.
Good.
Bro, we would do that a lot over there.
Yeah,
You
we were
guys were
menaces.
menaces.
We were
menaces.
menaces, low key back in the day.
Soccer team, y'all are crazy.
Dude, we were on some shit. I've never taken a shit out like that though.
I've never either.
I don't think I have.
I haven't either. I did once in Colombia, but I was little.
I need mine.
Bro, should I talking about that? Should I do that in Utah, bro?
I
My
mean,
trip to Utah?
Yeah, why not? Literally, I remember this is one of like my first memories ever, because like the story is I wasn't in the city, I was in the mountains like with my grandpa and my dad, and we were walking, like we were hiking, and I was like probably like 5 years old, and I was like, Dad, like I have to use the bathroom, I have to take a shit, and then he's like, okay, do it, and I'm like, where? And he's like, and so then I was like, bruh. So we just dug a little hole, popped a squat, covered it up, that's it.
I mean, I think I might have to do that in Utah, actually.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, but like at your like a nearest convenience store, buy a pack of wet wipes.
That's what I was gonna
Pack
do.
of wet wipes, and then if you gotta go wherever, you go wherever.
As much as I love talking about shit stories,
Yo, deadass.
due to our limited time, I would like to get into your Utah trip.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where I was going with, but yeah, I was talking about it in a previous episode, and I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go, blah blah blah. Well, like, I'm going now, bro. Like, and I told my brother, I promised him, I was like, bro, I'm gonna go on this trip with you. I promise you, like, we're going.
Dope.
And then like since my dad got a surgery, I had to take care of the business, and then I wasn't sure when he was gonna get back, like to start working. Fortunately, like he's working now. And then he told me, he's like, bro, go. And I even asked my mom too, cause like I know like if I ask my dad, he'll be like right away like, bro, go, cause he would want me to, you know, he would want me to experience that. And then like I asked my mom too, like I was like, Mom, like I talked to her and she's like, I think you should go. So then I like booked my plane ticket like literally like probably like 4 days ago, and like I'm going, bruh. We're gonna travel all of Utah, like road trip, hiking, fire, backpacking, all that shit, bro.
That's gonna be fire, bro.
It's gonna be fire.
Definitely, like just sit in the mountains and just like breathe, bro. Like catch some nice, like,
yeah, bro. I am
fresh air. That'd be really nice.
That's what I was talking to Serge a couple days ago, and I was like, he's like, what are you most excited for? And I'm like, bro, honestly, like, yeah, I'm excited as fuck for, like going on an adventure and shit, but like, I'm excited for that like disconnection I'm gonna have, and like, just like being there, like being present. You know,
it's good, bro. Sometimes it's needed. You know, in a busy life, in a busy world, like, I think you go crazy if you don't just get to cool it, even if it's for a day or two.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I'm going for 11 days, so
yeah, no, you better.
It's a pretty good amount, bro.
You're gonna be lost in the sauce for a little bit, and sometimes you gotta be. It's those little changes of scenery that give you a change of perspective, kind of like inspire you, but also just refresh you if you need to get back and you know you got to get back to business. It'll give you that strength you need. Yeah, and I'm going with my brother and his friend that does. He actually does content on like TikTok, Instagram Reels. And he's a videographer and a photographer, and then he goes on a whole bunch of hikes, like crazy shit. Like there's this hike that's far as fuck, and it's like all the way up in the mountains, and there's this like little house in there, and like hikers like go and stay there for a couple of days, and then they hike back down. Yeah, no, you showed me some of his videos, and they're crazy. Yeah, it's insane. So I'm excited for that too. Like he's gonna I know he's gonna take us on some cool ass spots. Like he's gonna like. He knows the good stuff. Yeah. Good. And like also like it's gonna be cool seeing him do his work. I'm gonna try and see if I could like maybe do like a little like 15-minute segment or something, 20-minute segment with him. Like record a little just reel. Talking, picking his brain and stuff. Cause like if you think about it, like it's a lonely life. Like going on those hikes. Like yeah, like modern day nomad. Yeah, exactly. And like. Yeah, he brings people like me and my brother. Like, he brings people that tag along sometimes, but not everyone's going to be there all the time. So sometimes he's alone. And, like, you know, like, just pick his brain on shit like that. I'm hoping I can. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I would love to meet him because I've always wanted to get into videography myself. Like, I love, like, watching stuff like that. And, like, I think it's crazy, like, that people can really capture that with a camera. Like, his work's insane. His work is not just average. Like, it's good. Like it's good. Like I wouldn't be saying that. Like there's a lot of like videographers out there, but like to do content like that, bro, it's insane. It's insane what he does. Like so. I be seeing his shit all the time, and I'm like, damn. Very impressive for sure. It's Instagram. If you guys want to see it, make sure to the follow cool stuff. Him. Shout out to Frony. Double tap William. Those fingers Frony. Fall off, boys and girls. And then while you're at it, make sure you guys also like this video and comment while you're at it, and also follow us on Oudda Pocket on Instagram. Oudda Pocket on Instagram. We got a plug in. We're at 20%. Yeah, I mean, I feel like moving forward in terms of guests and stuff, like we've had a couple different guests, you know, that offer different insights into business, but we want different creatives. We want different people. We want people from all types of walks of life with different opinions and stuff. So, I mean, we're always on the lookout. We have some people, coming up. But if you guys have any suggestions or anything, we're super open as well. Yeah, we like having people here. It gets us more things to talk about and, like, picking people's brains. It's hella fun. End of the day, like the more, amazing people we have here, the more value it is for the viewers, but also for us, bro. I love that. That's something that we can do is we can, have people here and have just a cool conversation where we can learn more about them. Yeah. Unfortunately, like, you guys never got to see that James episode because the audio got absolutely clapped. But yeah, that was probably the best episode. Yeah, definitely. V2 is in the works. Ran into him recently. He's super down. I mean, we're super down to have him back. But if you guys want to be on Oudda Pocket, drop a comment, hit us up on Instagram. Anything. Maybe we can make something happen. But I kind of want to get into the Rauw Alejandro concert. Oh, yeah, you attended, huh? I did attend.
I attended very hard.
I didn't know you were going to that.
Yeah, it was my friend Elizabeth. Shout out Elizabeth. She hit me up one day. She's like, "Yo, do you want to go to Rauw Alejandro?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I bought the tickets, and then it's been like a month since I've had them. Yesterday, or the day before, whenever the concert was, it was really, really fun. It was crazy, though, because I worked the whole day, and then I had to drive from here, which is to Orlando, which is about a 3.5 hour drive. And
Oh, you went to Orlando?
Yeah, and then it was during 5 o'clock traffic, too.
Oh.
So I barely made it.
Dude, I remember when I went for Bad Bunnies, I was in... You went to
Yeah, I
what's it called?
did.
Amway?
Amway.
Amway?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The traffic there was bad.
Yeah. It was the same. It was the same, like,
Setup, right?
Stage setup.
Yeah,
like,
I was
with,
looking
like,
at
the
videos
square.
and it looked the same.
Dude, it was... I got some really cool close-up videos of, like, Anuel and, like, some of Rauw. I'm going to be inserting so many clips right now. Dude, it was crazy. Because, so, De La Ghetto came out. Who's the other guy? On his new album. Fuck. I'm so sorry. So, well, it was De La Ghetto and Anuel. And when Anuel came out, bro, I couldn't believe it.
But that's a good...
I couldn't believe it.
That's dope, bro.
Unexpected, but that's a fire.
Yeah.
Dude,
fire walkout.
And the girls, bro.
Oh, at the...
Let's just say, let me put it this way. If someone told you you have to find the biggest population of attractive women in the span of 24 hours, I would tell you to go to a reggaetoneros or a Latin trap artist's concert.
Facts. Or
Dead ass.
La Perla, Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Compared to that.
Or your local Publix, because there's always...
Yeah, facts.
I don't know.
Or
Local
the Miami
Publix.
FIU food court.
I don't
You know
Hey,
which one's popping? You know
I'm
which one's
revealing
popping?
too much sauce.
You know which one's popping?
Huh.
The Target at Gulf Coast Town Center.
Yo. Facts. That's a little far from home, though. I don't know if I take my scouting.
No.
endeavors that far.
I've been there like a couple of times, a handful of times. But like,
scouting.
I'd be scouting for the boys. I'm dormant.
that's cap. That's cap.
I'm a
Gabe is
coach.
currently-
I'm a coach.
Gabe is currently calling cap.
I'm a
right now.
coach.
said
I don't play the
Publix?
game. I just manage.
You said
know what I'm saying? This is my
Publix,
star player over here.
Publix though?
What's up?
Publix?
Nah, bro. Publix for the MILFs. Come on now.
Oh.
We might have to cut all this.
Nope. It all stays in. It all stays in, but authentic. It's our authentic selves.
Authenticity, for sure, for sure.
Speaking of authenticity, I know you wanted to talk about resisting temptation.
Resisting temptation.
That was
such a good quality, bro.
Amazing segue. Amazing.
It was, but then it was literally like me going like this. Like I have a notepad right here, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
so touching into that, because we were kind of discussing a little bit before we started rolling. Temptation comes in many different forms, could be sexual, could be different vices, anything, from playing video games to, smoking, drugs, drinking. Could be even productive things such as going to the gym, it's like we really have talked a lot about moderation on the podcast, but like specifically getting into it is like resisting temptation, because when there's something that you want, there's always sacrifice. You know what I mean?
And to break this down, I feel like the first thing we have to look at is, one, we are all creatures of habit. Like, the reason why temptation is a thing is because we all, whether we like it or not, have an outlet, whether it's good or bad. Like, thankfully, we all found the gym, and, like, you play soccer, and, like, some people make music, some people... That's it. That's all people do, basically.
No, I mean, there's
a
many,
couple more things
yeah.
that people like to do for fun.
Right, like reading, like to escape.
Reading, drawing.
I do like drawing, actually.
Me too,
I do
bro.
like drawing.
Yeah, and we love a good smoke. Everybody likes a good drink. Like, keeping it transparent. Like, I'm not here to cap a Virgin Teresa, but the point is, like, are you doing that on a daily basis? If you're smoking on a daily basis, that's at least 7 hours a week or more. how much are you spending in terms of money? If you know you're going at a decent rate, that's what, like a $35 to $70 a week. You know, just like think, you have to be conscious of these things, you know, because everything adds up. It's a compound effect.
It does.
Both positive and negative. You know what I mean? You do, you know, 100 push-ups a day, your arms and chest are gonna get bigger. But also, you know, you drink a couple beers a day, your belly's gonna get bigger too. You know, so it's like transformations don't happen overnight, but they're built. And so it's kind of like you're the one responsible. You're writing your own book. You're your own author. You know.
Why do you guys think it's so hard to stay away from what's so easy? Like, I feel like a lot of times, like, when it's so accessible and so makes you feel so good, so euphoric, there's so many things that, like, you don't want to do and that you kind of put off. What do you guys have a process in which you guys... Let me restart. Okay. So, do you guys have a process or something you guys say to kind of get you guys out of that, you know, to get things done, to choose the right decision?
Yeah, I think for me, I remind myself that it's gotta be worth it. Like, I can't think about how I'm feeling in that moment, because at the end of the day, it's a matter of choosing between pleasure or some absolute fucking bullshit. Like, I'll put it that way.
That's the best way to put it.
Sometimes there's some shit that you're like, bro, that is some absolute bullshit. Like, there is absolutely anything I would rather be doing than that right now. You know what I mean? And like, the alternative is, like, nice. The alternative is relaxing. The alternative is getting out of a 10-hour shift, going home and going to sleep. Ah, que rico. You know? Or, you know, getting your ass in the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you're studying, getting home from that like long ass shift and, you know, hopping on the computer for 3 hours, even though you're tired. You know, it's that sacrifice. And, you know, the delayed gratification could be tenfold, but it's not immediate, and you have to eat some shit.
Delayed gratification, I feel like, has been the theme of 2023 in terms of, like, goal setting. Because I feel like as we get older, we start to realize the value in the stuff that comes with delayed gratification. Because if it takes a while to get it, it's because it's a good thing. You know, not all good things come easy. So learning to not, you know, have expectations set on things in terms of returns, you know, because a lot of times we do stuff hoping, okay, now we get to chill, or we get this little, you know, time for ourselves. But, you know, putting in that work and then going straight back to work on something else. If you do that more and more, and it compounds, and eventually you get results, and then you do get the things you want, and then you do start slowly seeing the things. That's why people talk about the law of attraction, which, yeah, I believe in it, but it's really just the state of repeating something and reminding yourself. And when you do that enough, and you put action towards those words, you really can accomplish a lot.
Mm-hmm. You become what you do. I was talking to my brother the other day, and obviously there's exceptions to this, but if you cook once, you're not a chef. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But if you cook every single day and you put effort towards learning and improving it, you know, you might be an amateur chef, maybe you didn't go to culinary school, but you're a chef and you take pride in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you become what you do, at first it might not seem organic, it might not seem natural, but it's kind of like in the Avatar movie, the new Avatar movie, when well, this isn't really a spoiler. If you watch the trailer, like, you'll get it.
Yo, deadass.
But
I'm behind. I didn't watch.
Basically, the family, the Sully family, went from the woodlands. They moved to, like, the water region.
Yeah.
And, like, that's like a water tribe, like a water community. They swim, whatever, and they learn their ways and they got used to it. It's like, you know, humans are the same way. You know, you adapt to what you want to do, and it's all about accountability. Like, someone once told me, like, if you want your life to look a certain way, you have to move towards it, because it's not going to come to you.
Yeah. And as we get older, also, we start to realize that shit does not come easy, bro. Like, we have to, like, life does not care if shit's not going right for you. Like, you still have to put in that work to even keep up with the rest. Especially
as a man. And yeah, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but...
It is. I feel like a lot of people will see it as an unpopular opinion, but I've heard a lot of people say, like, Okay, if a woman scrapes her knee, everyone's gonna go help her. If I scrape my knee, I'm gonna be there all alone. Like,
No, they're gonna say like, "Pussy, get up."
yeah, well that too.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean,
that's exactly
and
right.
and I mean, even it's a natural thing. You know what I mean? If I
Yeah.
was at a Starbucks and I saw a girl crying, I'd be more likely to go and be like, hey, like, were you okay? If I saw a guy crying, I might like be like, wonder what's up with that guy, and keep walking. Like, it's just a natural thing.
Yeah, I feel so.
But I don't know, and it's the reason I wanted to bring it up is because it's something that you helped me see clearly, and it's something because. In the topic, in this specific topic of conversation, it's such a broad spectrum of what you could apply it to. So, like, on one hand, we could talk about, like, making dreams come true, like, career, like, life aspirations. Like, I was thinking about it in a dating sense. Like,
right.
because I've been wanting something more serious for a while, and you straight up called me out. You and our friend Elizabeth. And y'all had a little intervention. And you guys pretty much said, like, Serge, like, you're doing good, but if you want a relationship, you have to move like you want a relationship. If you're trying to be, single, that's fine, but act like you're single. But like you have to act like you move towards what you want.
Boyfriend, like a lot of times, like when I tried to keep a straight face, but I couldn't.
Who'll be playing boyfriend, bro?
You can't be playing boyfriend, bro. Like sometimes people just, they start talking to someone. But they don't know what role they're playing. Sometimes they think they're a crewmate, but they're actually an imposter. And like,
anyways, and so, well, yes, but the thing is, for me, like my defense to that is, I'm just nice, bro. I'm just nice to them. Like oftentimes, like it's like it'll be like a shoddy. Her last man's, she found out he had 2 secret baby mamas, and then the other one's like a trap lord. So then it's like I come along and like I take him out on a date, and it's like, yo. He's the one. But
dude, but you're a good guy. Bro. You're a good guy. So I mean, realistically, like it's not a bad thing that the girls come to you.
I didn't pay him to say that.
But you also have to not make yourself too available too, because it's not a good look.
100%. And that comes with sacrifice and the resisting temptation, because you guys are also good lads, good looking lads, sexy looking lads. And so my point is, there's going to be girls that come along, give you attention. But if you want wifey, you have your eyes on the prize. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I know, some of you ladies hate the Top G. I hate to name drop, but he was saying, and it's like, think about it, like any Top G, like Michael B. Jordan, Drake, like they be getting the birdies by the hundreds, you know what I mean? And it's like, which ones are you going to allow to enter your inner bubble, have access to your life, have access to your energy? At the end of the day, like energy, time they're all finite resources, you know what I mean? And that comes along with everything else we were talking about, like know where to like really put your priorities.
Yeah, and first off, like Serge isn't a dog, before you guys get that idea. But it's good to be aware about things, though. You never want to get carried away with something. That's a very factual statement. Like Michael B. Jordan and Drake are the light-skinned goats.
You're right.
2 light skin, maybe.
2 light skin. Shout out Maluma.
What did Maluma do with that?
Serge just the low key Maluma fan, bro.
I've been a Maluma supporter lately.
Really?
I fuck with him, bro.
Like him or his music?
Both.
Serge planning
like,
something.
What do you fuck with like about him?
Honestly, bro, like I like his confidence. Like I like his energy. Like I try to emulate that in my own way, type shit.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good person to look up for confidence.
Like straight up, like our boy the other day was saying like, oh, I unfollowed him because he posted a picture of him like laying on top of a car. Like for me, it's like, bro, I might fucking post the same picture, bro. Fuck it, like you know what I'm saying? Like, I who the fuck cares, bro? End of the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you look good, you look good, bro. Next thing
you know,
I'm gonna be 65 years old. I'm gonna be wrinkled as shit. If I can like go back and see a picture of me looking sexy on a car, then I will.
Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to overstep.
Anyways,
let's get into our recommendations, boys. Eddie, What do you got?
My recommendation is, well, I have 2 recommendations today. One is if you are hungry as fuck and you're in Cape or in Fort Myers, go to the Toditos food truck, bro. They have some gas ass Colombian food. It's so good, bro. Bro, I fucking love their food. I don't know if you guys do, bro, but like every time I'm there, I'm like, fuck, bro, this shit's gas. It smacks every time.
It's always best to go after the club
That too.
when you're like a little sauced. You don't know if
They-
all
they
your boys
stay-
made it out.
They stay open till 2 a.m. on what, Friday, Saturday. So like they be clutching it sometimes, bro. Like
Amazing.
you're
food.
out and about at around that time and you're like hungry as fuck, pull up to them, bro. And they'll make you some gas ass food.
Oh, yeah.
On top of that, my second recommendation is to travel this year. A lot of people have been saying, like, for some reason, a lot of people have been having this vibe of like, they're like, I feel like this year is going to be the travel year. Like they're going to, like, they want to experience a lot of things. And if you do have the option and you have plans to go, pull through with them. I'm like lucky enough, you know, to be able to pull through to the Utah trip. So if you have the chance to do it, you're just gonna like appreciate it a lot. So
My favorite, it's a simple 2 words, but it's just travel more. Like it's like, and that's not my recommendation, but that's like the
Travel
phrase when I
more.
think of like.
makes me think of like Roman, I would smile more.
Yeah. Well, the reason I think about it is because I remember when I was younger, my cousin Natalie, she had this big map of the world, and in big red paint, she just wrote over it, "Travel more," and it
That's
was like so.
sick.
It's so like simple, but like it just always stuck with me,
That's sick.
I'm gonna see if I can get her to send me a picture if she has one, because it's like
That's fire
iconic
as
in
fuck
my
because it like it reminds you and shit. And like, bro, if you think about it, you don't have a lot of time, bro. Like if you're like, a lot of people are trying to settle at like late 20s, you know, like start settling, you know, thinking about kids, blah, blah, blah. Actually, bro, I talked to this one of our friends. She's a girl and like she wants to get married soon.
Yeah, when she said
Bro,
that,
I had that conversation with her. She's like, yeah, I'm trying to get married like in the next like 2 years. Mind you, she's like 20. I'm like, damn, really? Like 2 years? I mean, like, everyone wants what they want, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I was like, damn, like, you don't want to like explore, you know, like just life. She's like, nah, I just want to get married. I'm like, damn. I thought it was because of like her tradition and shit, but she's like, nah, I just want to get married. I want to be like married and stuff. It's like,
Yeah, I'm not putting a date on it, to be honest. Like
me either, but like
'cause-
I'm saying, like it ties into like exploring life, traveling and shit. Cause like once you get married, then you like move in together. Then like, bro, accidents happen. Boom, a kid, bro. You think you're gonna be traveling with a kid?
Happy accidents.
But I'm saying
it's tougher. It's tougher.
it's tougher
It's
unless
doable,
unless
but
you're
it's
doing
tougher.
good. Like you're doing
That-
good.
Yeah,
Okay, but like
to be young,
it's tough. You gotta be in a lucky position to travel with a kid
that is true.
100%.
and your
that-
first kid
And
and
that's
your
just
first
a
kid.
lucky financial position, but like that's
Exactly.
not even taken into account. Like kids are needy, bro. Kids require a lot of special attention. Like it's a little human you're taking care of. You can't just forget them.
That's what I'm saying,
you
bro.
know,
Just
on
leave
some
'em in-
Home Alone
You can't
shit.
just leave them in the hotel while you go to the club, bro.
Yeah, literally, just like pay one of the maids like, hey, $200, take care of my kid. That's
Nah.
wild. I like that though. That's a great rec.
Great rec.
Thank you.
Quality.
Thank you.
What about you, Poppy Steve?
My recommendation is sort of kind of like yours, but go to more concerts, bro. Like, dude, I love a good concert. Like, it brings out every good like molecule that brings you happiness.
Bro, it does, bro. Because, like, I feel like everyone that's there is there to enjoy the same thing.
Yes,
So,
yes.
like, your vibes be bouncing off of each other and y'all just, like, all happy there.
Yes,
shit.
yes, dude. It's
Well,
like,
unless you, like, get in a fight and some shit. Like, there is fights. What, did a fight happen in your concert or
no,
something?
I did something though.
Damn. Are you going to say it or not?
I am.
Oh, go ahead.
I snuck in a joint.
Ooh. Oh.
I put it in my shoe.
Bro, I mean, like, I feel like everyone does that, though.
I know, but it was
Like,
my
bro,
first
every
time.
concert you go to, like, 15 minutes before the show, dank.
Yeah, it was very dank, extremely dank.
And that's an indoor stadium.
Yeah, it was like hot box in there, bro. And I was at the top because we had the nosebleeds.
Anyways, wait, I forgot what we were saying.
But yeah, no, and go to a good concert. Find your favorite artist nearby. Yeah, I mean,
Or
you
what
can always find tickets for cheap.
cheap.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go to a smaller artist concert, because
Yeah.
oftentimes like they'll end up blowing up, and
And they put that energy in
yeah,
it.
those smaller
Yeah.
venues you
Mora?
can feel the love.
Mora?
It's a lot more of a personalized experience.
More soon?
Mora
Mora
soon.
coming soon for sure.
I got invited for floor seats to Eladio Carrion.
Oh, I saw that shit.
I'm so excited.
It's a beautiful thing.
That little breath.
I hope the audio caught that for suspense. No, yeah, dude.
I'm excited for more because I feel like it's gonna be like the Baby Keem concert. When we went to Baby Keem, that shit was
Dude, Mora's gonna be insane.
Like litness to a dangerous level at that
yes,
point.
bro.
That was crazy.
Because respectfully, like I love Rauw, but I don't know the songs like that. Like
Yeah.
Mora, they're like tattooed.
I feel like Rauw's music, it's like more of like getting the vibe into it. No, like I kind of like his newest album's kind of like more like to the beat.
Gives me the Weekend vibes.
Really?
It gives me like Don FM vibes.
Oh, like the
Was
yeah.
it Don FM? I think it was Don FM.
Yeah, Don FM.
His most recent.
Yeah, like Saturno gives me Don FM vibes. But to be honest, another thing I noticed about the music is I was listening to the set list so I can learn the songs like for the couple days before,
Yeah.
and I wasn't really getting into the songs. But after seeing it live, like it kind of gives you like something to attach it to, you know?
Yes.
Like even if the song isn't that good, just by seeing it live, it just makes it like that much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
So go,
I know a couple of his songs are absolute like heartbreakers. Like
bro. There was one where I remember I was just looking at the floor like,
Pensándote, Lejos del Cielo.
Oof.
Those are like
Not
a little
Pensándote, bro.
javelin to the heart.
damn. What about you, bro? What's your recommendation?
So my recommendation is, like a couple of days ago, I've been trying to do it, for a long time. But a couple of days ago I did like a big purchase. I've been trying to kind of like change the way I dress. So, changing my wardrobe, but kind of like my actual rec is fucking execution. Like you want to do something, do it. Don't wait for it. And like
That's
that,
good.
I've been trying to implement that with different things. Like, I'm starting a new job soon.
Yes, dude, that's awesome.
Letting the people know. So I'm starting a new job soon. I'm not sure where yet. We'll see. Cause I have a couple, possibilities. Like that thing with the wardrobe, just anything in general. Like if you want to do it.
What did you buy?
Dude, I bought like 4 or 5 shirts, a pair of pants and a pair of shorts. And then I want to buy a couple more like gym clothes. Like my gym style has changed from like tight like Gymshark type shirts. I kind of like wearing like the
loose?
baggier, like the loosey.
Yeah.
I'm all about the pump cover, bro, like the sleeper build. Like looking a little weenie hut while I have it on, but then I rip it off and it's like, yeah.
Then like you're just yacked.
He's Timothy. But yeah, bro, just like doing it, bro, doing things for yourself, because nobody else will,
Correct.
Taking that step forward. End of the day, if you're getting shit done, that's a step in the right direction.
Definitely.
I fuck with that.
I like you.
Huh?
Nothing.
On that note, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. This was a good episode, little short, little sweet. You guys can make sure to tune in next week for another episode. You guys can see us on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You guys definitely should like and comment and subscribe
And share.
and turn on
And share.
or post notifications so you guys can stay up to date
Hit
with
that
every
bell.
video we drop. We put out some good content, so we want you guys to see it.
Yeah.
And then if you guys want to know when we drop, follow us on Instagram so you guys can see our posts. So thank you guys. And until next time, Out of Pocket.
Out.